Yo guys, quick shout out to you. We have made it to 2,000 subscribers, which frankly just really boggles my mind. Guys, I started this channel like I guess about 7-8 months ago, and I didn't really know what was gonna happen. Of course, I had dreams. I was like, oh, I want to do this full time. This will be awesome. I love making videos, blah, 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 blah. And I do. All of those things are true. I just didn't expect it. It feels like I just started last week, and here we are. I'm at 2,000 subscribers. Last I checked, it was 2006. What crazy time. I just wanted to say thank you to every single one of you guys who have subscribed to the channel. And this is really crazy. I'm thankful for you guys. So thank you for supporting me, and just really understand that like clicking the sub button is really no big deal to you, but it helps support my dream of doing this full time and being able to support myself that way. It's really amazing. So thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. And if you're not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Let me tell you guys a story. This is a story about a duck. And you might know where I'm going with this, and maybe you don't. This duck has no superhuman powers, but he's incredibly skilled in quack fu. He also has some talent in the mystic arts, though refusing to take on proper training. This duck is our hero. And this duck is named Howard. Howard the Duck. And he was in Guardians of the Galaxy. Only place that any of us are going to know him from. But now we're going to know him from Marvel Strike Force, because looks like one of the new upcoming characters is a boy, Howard the Duck, who has been recently datamined with images and abilities and everything. And we're going to talk about it today. Yeah, Howard. So I know you guys are probably having the same reaction that I was when I first heard about this, as I was like, who the heck is this guy? So apparently he was like made like a long time ago, like one of the first actually Marvel movies in the 80s or something. And he's basically just this like martial artist duck guy. And so I don't know, I didn't really learn that much about him, but I don't know, it kind of made me want to watch the movie, but it's probably not very good. So maybe I'll watch it and give you guys a full review on the channel. But we're gonna go over his kit. So his kit, I mean, it actually looks very good in my opinion. We need to look at his tags though first. We got Cosmic, Blaster, Bio, Guardian, Martial Artist, Hero. So you're probably wondering why Guardian, and like I said, I don't know exactly why he's Guardian. Maybe I need to brush up on the movie, but I know he was in Guardians of the Galaxy, because I remember seeing him and I was just like, what the is this duck doing here? And so I don't know. We'll see what that's all about, but I'm sure we'll learn more. Someone will tell me. Someone tell me in the comments, why is Howard the Duck considered a Guardian? But let's look at his abilities. We're going to scale these back to 6, because we're not going to have all orange abilities on all of his abilities. All right, so you know, you got the basic assist, counter info, attack primary target for 254% damage, gain 10% crit chance for this attack, gain 15% piercing. That's interesting that on his assist or counter he has something unique. I haven't seen that before. That's interesting. Also 254% is interesting. It goes up if you change this, but that's interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So attack primary target for 320% damage. If the target has stun, bonus attack him for 340% damage. On kill, gain offense up for 2 turns. That seems really good. Actually pretty wild, to be honest. That's a lot of damage. So essentially you could deal out 660% damage on his basic if somebody's stunned. That's even without offense up. You know, it's going to depend on what his damage stats are, but that's a lot. It's a lot of damage. So we'll see. Could be pretty poppin'. Next one is anti-zombie artillery. So I guess he fought zombies too. So attack primary target and adjacent targets for 375% damage. Not bad. On kill, grant 1 to 2 energy to random adjacent allies, and then apply disrupted to all enemies. So if someone's about ready to be finished off, you definitely want to save it for him to take out, because you're going to put disrupt on everybody. which is pretty wild. That is a huge debuff. I was very impressed by that. If we bump that up to 7, it just makes it so it does a little bit more damage, extra 25%, and then 2 to 3 energy. It's not bad. The basic ability just does a little more damage if it's bumped up to 7. So Feather Flurry, and this has like a familiar piece of art right here. It's the same as Daredevil's third ability. So attack all enemies for 340% damage. On kill, attack all enemies for 225% damage. So that's not, it doesn't look like that's a chain. It looks like it's just an AoE. And if that hits everybody, so you could essentially, if there's again one person that's weak, you could hit for a total of 565% damage, which is pretty crazy. I wonder, I assume that if you kill somebody with this, then you attack again with this. I assume if you kill somebody with this, he's not going to attack again. That would be pretty wild if it was. Orange ability mats just take that damage up just a little bit. I don't think that would be worth it. From 340 to 350 and then 225 to 250. I don't think that would be worth it at all. And then Iron Duck, which apparently is his body armor that he wears, is called Iron Duck. I read that in my research for this video. So on spawn, gain immunity. Good start. Whenever this character gains a positive effect, gain 10% turn meter. The orange abilities, that's 20%. That's nutty. That is super, super wild. You just put him on a team that spreads around a lot of positive status effects. Like if you tossed him in on this the Minerva team that that I've been talking about recently, like Minerva, Groot, Star-Lord, Rocket. If you put him in there, I don't know where he'd fit, but if you put him in there, Groot dies, immediately takes turn. That is if you have the orange ability mats. That does seem worth it. But it's like, man, like that's crazy. Seems really, really wild. Like that, he'll go a lot, and it seems like he's gonna do a lot of damage. So he's probably gonna be pretty frail, pretty squishy, I would assume. But we'll see. We'll see what that's all about. But so far, I'm impressed. I am impressed with this guy, and I just think it's funny he's a duck. I just think that's funny. I'm sure he'll be a super cool character. I'm pretty excited about that. Let's look at his stats. So, all right. So probably just the way it always goes, probably like a blitz or something. So we'll be at 2 stars. We'll get him here. All right. So say you got him at 2 stars, you max him out. You want to know, is Howard the Duck viable at low stars? So let's not put him at gear 12. Let's put him at gear 11. All right. So at gear 11 with 2 stars, his damage is pretty low. 6,900 is very low. You guys think that damage is low? I mean, it kind of is. I don't think it's terrible, but especially because once we get him maxed out, say he's at 5 star with like 2 red stars or something, it goes to 8,000. I mean, obviously you get to 7 red stars, it's gonna blow that out the water. But of course, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, you probably won't shot anybody with that. But more realistically, just do the 2 and like maybe like 6 star. I don't know, 5 star. So, all right, 3 star, just 3 star. I clicked on the 4 and called it 5. Now it's 3. We're at 3. Quick math. So 3 star, 2 red star. Not terrible. He's pretty squishy, actually. 48,000 health is very little. Because I think that Star-Lord is squishy. Star-Lord has like 60,000 health. So 48,000 is very little. 7,000 damage is not a ton, but with his abilities, it might make up for it. The armor, I'm not sure how that compares to others. Focus isn't horrible. The resistance isn't horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible. So it's interesting how this works. And again, you know, the same disclaimer that I would give to you guys is that we don't know if this stuff is 100% correct just because it's not in the game yet. This is just from like data mines and stuff and like those sorts of calculations. So I just think that this is pretty, I don't know. I think this is a pretty cool character. I think he's going to be a lot of fun. I'd love to play with him. I mean, what's not to love about just a ridiculous character who's super powerful, who comes in and can beat up a bunch of stuff? You just see this dude coming in, beating up Thanos or Juggernaut or something like that. It's funny. I think it's funny. So that is pretty much like, that's him for now. That's what we know. So I want to throw it out there. I want you guys to see it. I want you guys to know about it. I think it's going to be great. I think Howard is going to be a really cool character, and that's it. So if you already know the drill, subscribe to the channel if you're not. Everything's getting crazy around here. Super crazy. I love all the comments you guys have been leaving me recently. I love to be able to respond to all of them. If I don't respond to you, I don't mean to miss you, and I'm sorry. But leave a comment what you think about Howard, and tell me about what you know about his association with the Guardians. And yeah, leave a like on this video. Helps it get promoted with the algorithm and whatnot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Important links in the description. Patreon, Discord, Twitch. I'm also going to put a link for the new Marvel Strike Force forum in there so that everybody can start getting registered. They're going to be doing a $100 giveaway, so you definitely want to be in for that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's everything I got for you guys. So in the meantime, hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and we'll talk soon. Peace.